Hey, what is going on, YouTube, man? What's going on, everybody out there, man? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today, man? We're here with some more Rod Stewart, second time on the channel. How are you doing, Mr. Rod Stewart, man? Gonna be checking out a song called Maggie May. All right, this is a PayPal donation request. Thank you so much for supporting the channel in that way. Really appreciate that. We're gonna be checking out this one. This is the second time, like I said. I believe the other one was Mandolin Wind. Man, very good song. Very, very good song. So I'm excited to get into this one. I mentioned on my last video that almost a childhood hero, I should say, and he didn't become a hero until way later in my life that I recognized his importance to my life, and that is my friend's dad. So thank you so much for him for having such an impact on the trajectory and the course of my life. He helped me make better decisions at a time I was making nothing but bad decisions. So he helped change the course of my life. And I bring him up because he was a ginormous Rod Stewart fan. He used to play it all the time, and there I was, that numbskull, right, not paying attention to the good music that was probably being introduced in my life if I had only listened, like if I only had listened to the good advice I was given by many others, right, as well. But here we are now, so this is almost a bit of an honoring to me, to him, for his impact on my life. So thank you so much, and we're going to be checking this one out in his memory as well. So let's go ahead and check it out. Rod Stewart, Maggie May.
Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. Save you from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes, you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes. My love, you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without.
Oh, man.
All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand, but you turned into a lover and mother. What a lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore.
Wow.
You led me away from home, you didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave you if I tried.
Sounds like a narcissistic relationship on her end, right?
I'll steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool. myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wished I'd never seen your face.
Ooh. She does some damage.
You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway.
Oh, good sounds. Hey. That line right there. Wow.
I'll get on back home one of these days.
Wow. That's fire. That's fire. That's a good track, man. I like that. That is upbeat, sad lyrics, right? Upbeat song, sad lyrics, man. He's saying, I wish I never seen your face. He sounded like, I've read about like narcissistic relationships and stuff, and it sounds like that was what was going on there, man. Somebody who's self-absorbed. It's all about her. She took him away from home pretty much just so she wouldn't be alone. It had nothing to do with this loving connection that you hope to be swooned away with somebody with, right? You both are madly in love. Well, that was a one-way ticket, man. He was in love with her, and he thought that was the intention. Really, she just didn't want to be alone. She didn't give a dang who she actually had living with her and who she took from home. She just didn't want to be alone. And he gave her everything. I mean, he says that he pretty much gave her it all, man. He put his all into the relationship, but this was somebody who was self-absorbed, only worried about herself, and you could only assume the worst about what made him come to this realization. She probably walked all over him, disrespected him, didn't care about his feelings, maybe even cheated on him, had other guys that she was running out and about with, man. To put him in this situation where it's finally come to a boiling point for him to say, I wish I never even seen your face, man. Like, when you're at that point where you want this person erased from your history books, man, you want amnesia when it comes to this person's absolute existence. That is pain, that you you need them gone. And he's saying, but through it, he still loves her, right? I mean, he's just saying, through it all, I still love you. Like, it's I think we probably all know somebody who's been in that situation. If it wasn't you yourself, I would say, fortunately, I don't think I've been in a situation where I absolutely need to destroy somebody's memory from mine. But I definitely know, yeah, there's been people, man, who, if they can just change the whole course of history and absolutely eliminate somebody from their memory, I mean, they would sincerely do that, right? All right, guys, so we've got this song right here, released in 1971. You've got the folk rock and the soft rock in this one, man. Whatever rock it was, I was rocking with it, man. Those sounds are really nice. Once again, back to back, with Rod Stewart. Something I didn't suspect. I would have expected that Rod Stewart's sound was more popish, which this song definitely gave me like commercial vibes, pop vibes. Like I could see this being a commercial success song. But I expected more, I don't know, happy-go-lucky sounds. Not like, I feel like we're definitely getting more technical type of music, string picking and stuff that I wouldn't have expected. I didn't know anything about Rod Stewart. I just, you see his hair and stuff. I thought like, I was thinking like glam bands and stuff, but this was before I started this channel and got to get some understanding of music from that era. I don't know why. I just was like, oh, maybe he was like part of the glam stuff. He's well before that time. And he's amazing. He's amazing. So please don't take disrespect. Just sharing my earlier thoughts before I ever knew anything about Rod Stewart. But so we did the album version. It looks like great sound is really the point I'm trying to get to. It's got a great sound on it. So here we go with the background a little bit. It says Maggie May expresses the ambivalence and contradictory emotions of a boy involved in a relationship with an older woman, and was written from Stewart's own experience. In the January 2007 issue of Q magazine, Stewart recalled, all right, I slayed a lot of these words, so I'm going to try to start over just a little bit. It says that Maggie May was more or less a true story about the first woman Stewart had sex with at a jazz festival. The woman's name was not Maggie May. Stewart has stated that the name was taken from an old song about a prostitute. Okay, so that begs the question. Did he sleep with a prostitute, or is he only making reference to a song about a prostitute, which that is not putting you in very high regards, Miss whoever Rod Stewart had sexual relationships with, to be comparing you with a song about a prostitute. The song was recorded in just 2 takes in one session. Drummer Mickey Waller often arrived at recording sessions with the expectation that a drum kit would be provided, and for Maggie May it was, except that no cymbals could be found. Cymbal crashes had to be overdubbed separately some days later. Okay, and I didn't want that to make it sound like I was putting down anyone in the professional industry of sexual relations. All right, that's totally an industry I think should be legalized, and it should be none of the government's business or the state's business. But that's my political matters onto the side. None of y'all needed to know that. I just didn't want anyone who's had any profession like that to think I am demeaning them or talking down to them, because I am not. Your business is your business. It's not my business. So moving on. Looks like I kind of covered a lot and some more, so that's typical here sometimes with me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the donation request. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction, although that was probably hard to do with my recent little intake there. But with that being said, man, if y'all enjoyed it, please don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the descriptions down below for other ways you can help the channel, including becoming a channel member here on my YouTube or my Patreon if you so choose. And with that being said, I'm gone, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, peace.